Hey there, focused learners, and welcome to today's Explainer. If you're running a local painting business, you are absolutely no stranger to hard work, right? I mean, the physical demands of your craft, the prep work, the taping, cutting in, getting that literally flawless finish, it takes serious dedication. But alongside all that physical labor, you're probably dealing with a completely different kind of heavy lifting, the totally unpredictable nature of getting new customers. You know the drill. Sometimes the phone is ringing off the hook, and other times, total crickets. Well, today we're unpacking some really fascinating insights from our source material that map out the exact digital strategies to change that dynamic for good.
Okay, let's dive into this. Think of this as your ultimate digital blueprint. We're going to break this whole thing down into 5 quick sections. The painter's lead problem, mastering your Google profile, websites that actually convert, building trust with reviews, and winning with local SEO. Let's jump in. All right, section 1. The painter's lead problem. Let's speak directly to what is arguably the biggest headache for most contractors: unpredictable income. Tell me, does this feel a bit too familiar? On the one side, you've got the busy month. You're booked out, rushing from site to site, and life is great. But then, bam, you hit the slow month. It's that classic, incredibly frustrating feast or famine cycle. And look, relying entirely on traditional word of mouth, it's fantastic when it happens, but it's completely out of your control. Digital lead generation, on the flip side, is a lot like turning on a faucet. It provides a steady, reliable flow of inquiries that you can actually measure, you can manage, and it perfectly bridges the gap between those crazy busy and painfully slow months.
Now, I kind of want to agitate this problem just a little bit more because this specific search phrase is, well, it's incredibly powerful. House painters near me. Honestly, right now, literally as you're listening to this explainer, homeowners across the US, the UK, Australia, they are actively typing this exact phrase into Google. I mean, more people than ever are going online before they even think about hiring a contractor. So if your business isn't showing up when they hit enter, man, you are handing valuable, ready-to-book jobs right over to your competitors week after week.
Which brings us seamlessly to Section 2, Mastering Your Google Profile. This is basically the very first pillar of your digital tool belt.
So the crucial point is that a properly optimized Google Business Profile acts as your digital curb appeal, and you build it by following these exact steps. Step 1, add updated photos of your actual work. Really show off those crisp lines and smooth finishes. Step 2, set your accurate service areas and business hours. You got to tell Google exactly where to send you. And step 3, collect customer reviews. Doing this right literally pushes your business right into Google Maps and those top local search results exactly when a customer has a paint swatch in one hand and a credit card in the other. Moving right along to Section 3, websites that actually convert. Because look, having a Google profile gets you found, but the true test, that's actually turning those random clicks into paying jobs. A lot of contractors out there have websites, sure, but honestly, very few are actually built to convert. A high-performing website needs a few specific ingredients. First, you need crystal clear service explanations. You absolutely need high-quality before and after photos to visually prove your skills. You gotta feature customer testimonials to build instant credibility. And, this is a big one, you need easy contact forms. Do not, whatever you do, make a homeowner hunt for a way to give you your money. Oh, and note that last point on our list, location-based city pages. If you service multiple towns, setting up separate pages for each specific area really helps you capture those local searches across all the different cities you work in. And building on that website structure, we absolutely have to talk about keywords. Terms like residential painting services and exterior painting contractors, these are what we call high-intent search terms. When someone is searching for these, they aren't looking for Saturday afternoon DIY tips. They are actually looking to hire a pro. By dedicating specific pages on your site to these target keywords, it's kind of like applying a steady coat of primer that improves your Google rankings over time. You are clearly signaling to Google exactly what it is you do. All right, Section 4, Building Trust with Reviews. This right here, this is the ultimate tiebreaker for homeowners when they're comparing local services. Here's the deal. Consistent reviews tell Google that your business is active and, more importantly, reliable. Think about it. Homeowners are significantly more likely to call a painting company with a solid stack of glowing Google reviews than one that looks like a total online ghost town. So your takeaway here? After every single completed project, you need to actively encourage your happy customers to leave honest feedback. Those fresh, strong reviews, they heavily influence both customer trust and your actual local search rankings. It is a total win-win. And that brings us to our final section, winning with local SEO.
This is the long game strategy that keeps you permanently ahead of the pack.
And this brilliantly illustrates what we mean, because let's go ahead and demystify this technical jargon for a second. Local SEO is really just the act of optimizing your website's content, naturally using those keywords we talked about, making sure your site loads super fast, and keeping your business info consistent across all the different online directories. Why? Well, because the whole goal is simply to help Google understand your services so it can show your business to the exact right people at the exact right time. Basically, you're just making it as easy as humanly possible for Google to confidently recommend you. Now, a massive question that constantly comes up in our source material is, okay, so how long does SEO actually take for a painting business? It is a completely fair question, and it's super important to manage expectations here. Because honestly, this isn't some magic switch you just flip overnight. Our sources note that with consistent effort, most painting companies start seeing noticeable improvements within a few months. Yes, it definitely requires some patience, but I promise you, the long-term payoff of consistent, basically free leads is absolutely worth the wait. Now, as we review the source material providing this blueprint today, we should definitely mention that this specific playbook comes to us from Creative Web Guys. They offer these exact management services for local contractors, really focusing on helping painting businesses grow online, specifically through local SEO, website optimization, and handling all that crucial Google Business Profile management we've been talking about. Okay, let's do a really quick rapid-fire recap of the key takeaways, just to make sure we've totally locked in the overarching value of this digital playbook. Number 1. Google is without a doubt your best source for consistent leads. Number 2, a properly built profile boosts your local visibility immediately. Number 3, reviews are a total dual threat. They increase trust and boost your rankings. Number 4, local SEO is exactly how you win in a crowded competitive market. And finally, number 5, professional websites shouldn't just sit there looking pretty, they need to actively convert visitors into booked jobs. So I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative thought to really chew on today. Is your painting business ready to be found? Seriously, think about it. You've got the skills, you have the crew, and you clearly know how to deliver a flawless finish. And now you've got the digital blueprint to make sure your entire local market knows it too. Please do not let another search for painters near me pass you by. Get out there, optimize that digital presence, and let's end that feast or famine cycle for good. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and as always, keep learning.